Okay, so I'm jumping on Instagram to say, hello, happy Sunday. Now, Sunday is the best day of the week. Why is it the best day of the week? Because for most people out there, we all think it's Monday tomorrow, start of a new week, a new me. I'm going to do everything correct. And for a lot of people, we go off the rails a little bit on the weekend, feel guilty for it, and then they go, right, we're going to get it right this time. We're starting the diet tomorrow. So if you're at home and you're thinking of prepping your meals, this is the day to do it. Start today. Have it all ready for you to go tomorrow. If you find prepping food quite hard to do or what to eat, you can reach out to me. I'm happy to help point you in the right direction. If you don't want to cook food and waste your Sunday in front of the kitchen slaving, what I suggest you do is go to Healthy Living Kitchen. These guys are wicked at meal prep. So they do some fantastic fitness foods. They're the ones that I use. And I have 3 to 4 of their meals a day. Lazy, yes. Tasty, yes. Convenient, hell yes. And they're really, really affordable. So only about £3 a meal. My 2 go-tos there are the roast chicken with vegetables or sweet potato or rice, depending if you're eating carbs or not. Obviously, I'm a carb head, so I do always have carbs with mine. But if you're not, they do a great mixed veg version, and they do a shredded beef, which is banging. You've got to try the banging beef. Take it from me. Okay, so that's enough about prep meals. Now, what I wanted to jump on here and talk to you about was where people go wrong. And I've had a couple of clients come to me this week, show me their diets, and shockingly, they went a little bit too far and a little bit extreme, and that's not uncommon. So for some people, they don't know what to eat and they don't know where to start. And just having something written out or having a coach to be accountable to makes life so much more simple. And I really strongly advise it, because then you've got something to follow. You haven't got to scratch your head. You haven't got too much freedom of choice. However, if you are like other people, which kind of do know what to eat, but they get very extreme with it, they kind of almost get themselves to a point where they're afraid to eat calories, and they kind of try and avoid eating food here, there and everywhere. And that also always causes a yo-yo effect. And by yo-yo, I mean, you do really well by starving yourself for a few days and dropping, a few kilos or whatever, and then you can't stick to it. It's not achievable for long term. So then the binges come, and eventually you break down eating pizza and cake and chocolate buttons or whatever it might be. You know what I'm talking about. And now what happens is you rebound. And where do you go at the end of the week? You kind of go nowhere. You spin your wheels. So where people, decide that they're going to skip breakfast because they can get away with caffeine and coffee to take them through to lunch. And some people will even miss lunch. But then what they do is they have a massive meal when they get time to sit down in the evening. And that massive meal, it can't all be absorbed in one go. You can only digest and assimilate so much food in one sitting. So smaller often meals are far better for you to prevent fat gain and weight gain. So, if you're one of them people who kind of avoids eating as much as you can through the day and end up really hungry, by the time you get to eat anything, you are just like a bottomless pit. And you might even be preparing dinner at home, but while you're preparing it, you're eating everything else along the way. It's just too many calories. If you're one of them people, you need structure. And it really is as simple as like putting small amounts of food into your day that you can follow, that you enjoy, and you can stick to on a day-to-day basis. So if you need a hand with any of that, please come back to me. Remember, it's not about avoiding eating. It's about doing it the smartest way. So the hardest diet does not win the race. The smartest diet plan will. Have a great Sunday.